Today I will show you how you can connect your WhatsApp with n8n. So when somebody messages your business account, so you have an AI agent in the backend responding to them, booking meetings, or handling any task you want it to do. So the first thing we need to do is add WhatsApp trigger. Just click on plus icon and type in WhatsApp Business Cloud, and here we pick on messages. So now we have WhatsApp trigger, and the first thing we need to do is set up our credentials. So just click here and then click on create new credential. And here we need to fill out client ID and client secret. In order to do this, we need to go on business.facebook.com. So this is what the page look like. Now I will go and log in with my account, and it will look like this if you already set up your business portfolio. If you haven't yet, just click here, and here you will have option to create a business portfolio. And by the way, this is page from a business that I run in Czech Republic. So once you have that, you go down here and click settings, and right under accounts you see apps. So let's click that, and then we will add app right here. And we will click on create a new app ID. And if you're doing this for the first time, you need to confirm your account. So let's confirm that real quick as well. Click continue. Here we will add our primary email and send verification email. And here we will pick anything related to us. In this case, I will pick just developer. And let's click complete registration. So once we have that, let's click on create app. I will name it n8n WhatsApp AI agent, and also some contact email. Then click next. In this case WhatsApp, it's not allowed, so let's do just n8n AI agent. Here we have use cases. Let's just scroll to other and pick other. Click next. Now we need to select an app type, and as you can see, the app type can be changed after your app is created. Let's pick business, and now we need to select business portfolio that this app will go under. Let's click create app. Now when we are on this screen, we need to click set up WhatsApp. Then we need to go to the apps settings and click basic. And here we can copy our app ID and our secret. So let's copy app ID, go to the n8n and paste it here, and then copy the secret. Then just click save, and here we should have this green message, connection tested successfully. Now let's close that, and now we set up our WhatsApp credential. Let's go back to Canvas. So now when we set up trigger, we also need to set up a number that will be texting and getting back messages, one for the trigger and one for the messages to get back. But before that, let's add AI agent. Click plus AI, and here we have AI agent. So agent will be getting these messages and responding back. So the first thing we need to set up here is our chat model. So we need to connect AI chat model to give this agent a brain. You can hook up OpenRouter, so it uses different models, but in this case we will use OpenAI and ChatGPT. So let's click plus. So here you have many different models. You can use OpenRouter, but I will use OpenAI chat model. So here we need to connect credential as well. So let's select credential and click on create new credential, and this one just requires API key. In order to get an API key, you need to go on a platform.openai.com. So here you can either log in or sign up. So once you logged in, we need to go to the quick start, go down here and go to the billing, and here you need to upload $5 to $10 as API credits. At the beginning it will be enough for testing and playing around. And by the way, it's not the same one like you use with ChatGPT. Either way, you have a free account or a paid account. This is different because here we have access from the developer side to use OpenAI chat model with apps like n8n, so it's different. So after you add some balance, go to the API keys and here we will create new secret key. Here also put some name that you will remember, so I will put n8n AI agent, so I have the same name for this project in all of these apps. And then we need to select a project. I will go with the default project I have here, and then click create secret key. Once you copied the key, just go back to n8n and paste it here. Once you have that, just click save. As you can see, connection tested successfully, so it should work. Now let's close this model and we'll go back to canvas. The next thing we need to connect is a memory. So AI agent remembers the context of the conversation inside the WhatsApp. So let's click plus, click simple memory. We will set up session ID a little bit later, so it catch up with every single number that will text us. And here we have context window length. So basically it's how many past interactions in the model receive as context. And here you might ask, so how long context window length I should have? It depends on the scenario. So here are my recommended number of interactions to store inside of your memory. So if you will have short conversations like a typical WhatsApp support, store 3 to 5 interactions. It's fast, cheap, enough for basic context. Then you might have medium conversations for booking calls, lead qualification, customer support. Here you can store from 6 up to 10 interactions. And this is the ideal range for the most business WhatsApp agents. And it's great for keeping enough context without increasing model costs too much. And the last one is long conversations. So it's for consulting, coaching, personal assistant. Here you can store from 12 to 20 interactions and use it if it's only absolutely necessary, because you will have much higher cost and slower processing. In this case, we will keep it at 5 as a basic conversation. So now let's go back to canvas. We will get back here later on. So now we have the chat coming in, and now we need to set up the chat coming out. So here we will click on a plus sign, type WhatsApp again, WhatsApp Business Cloud, and click on send message. And right here we need to set up another credential. Like I said, we have 2 different credentials for getting messages and sending messages, so this will be separated process. So click here on create new credential, but this one is different from app ID and from the secret, and this is access token and a business account ID. So right now we will switch back over here, and what we need to do is click on WhatsApp and click on API setup. So your screen should look like this. Here we have a test number that Meta is providing for us. If you want to add your real number of your business, just click here and click add phone number. In this case, we will use just the test number, and now we will need to put recipient phone number as well. So I will put here my number real quick. Now when we have that, let's click generate access token. It will get you to another window and it will ask if it's okay to continue with your Facebook profile. Let's click continue, and here let's click opt in to all current and future WhatsApp accounts. Click continue and save. The last thing we need to do is click got it. And now we have our access token and our WhatsApp business account ID. So let's copy that access token, go back to n8n, paste it right here, then go back to Meta and copy our WhatsApp business account ID and paste it here. Now we click save, and as you can see, again, we have connection tested successfully. So everything should work smoothly. So let's close this, and here we will set up the entire flow. So here I will select the test number that Meta gives us. Here I will put my phone number with a country code, and to text body I will put just test to test it at the beginning and see if it actually goes through. And right now let's go back to canvas and save this workflow. Because this workflow at the moment is inactive, every single time we need to click on execute workflow, and once we set up the entire workflow, you don't have to do that. After it's active, it will run automatically. So now what we need to do is go to WhatsApp and dial in the number that Meta gave us. So you can find it here or go back to Meta and find the test number. So now we are inside WhatsApp. Here is the number from the Meta. And now let's click on execute workflow. And now this trigger is listening for us, wait for you to create an event in WhatsApp. So let's go here and type hey. And here, as you can see, we got some errors because we need to set up some additional settings. And that was the thing I was talking before. But the most important thing is that our WhatsApp trigger works and it catches the messages that we send to this number. And now we need to configure this agent. So let's click here. Let's close the error pop-up. And here we need switch to define below. And now we need to go here with the message that we sent and drag this element here. So every single time the AI agent gets the custom messages that users will send in WhatsApp. So now this is done. We go back to Canvas and now we need to set up simple memory. So here we need to do pretty much the same, switch to define below, and to the key field we need to drag the variable from. So every single time we have a unique identifier, so every single user that will text us from his own number will have his own unique memory. So now let's go back to Canvas, click save, let's stop this and let's execute workflow again. So right now again it's listening to our event in WhatsApp. So I will write hello. Let's see at the automation. We got the trigger. We have the AI agent. As you can see, everything went smoothly. And in the end, we got the message test because it's the message that we set it up here as a text body. But instead of getting this text body that we typed in, we will delete this and we will put our variable with the answer from the AI agent. So it's the answer from the OpenAI model. So let's drag this. And now the AI agent will be giving inputs to our WhatsApp. So now when we go back to Canvas and execute workflow again, it will listen to our event. And for example, because I live in Prague in Czech Republic, let's ask, what's the weather today in Prague? As you can see, the workflow works perfectly. And now we have the message that I don't have real-time access to current wealth. Go check this website. But basically the workflow works, the trigger works, the OpenAI chat model works. Also, we receive the response. And now very important thing, I see people always forget about it. Go back to our send message, and here we need to change the received from number that I used to test this AI workflow to the variable as well. So here we have the WhatsApp trigger, just open it. Here remove the phone number you had inside and drag inside the from variable inside. So now every single automation has its own unique phone number. So now once we have that, let's go back to Canvas, save our automation again. And now let's test this automation again. Click execute workflow and we will ask something like what's, and watch the automation. And now we have the response. And because we have memory, we can ask more and more questions. I forgot to click on execute workflow. Let's execute it again and ask what year it was founded. And because we set it up memory, the AI agent will remember the context of the conversation. And now you can tweak this WhatsApp AI agent to your own needs, maybe connect some CRM or add some information that this agent should operate with. And once you have that, just click active, click got it, and you will have this automation running 24/7 and you don't have to press execute workflow every single time. So now if I type something, I don't have to press execute workflow and it will work. So let's try it. As you can see, it worked perfectly. And I want to warn you as well, because we are using API tokens, in this case from OpenAI, every single time that somebody messages this AI agent, it will eat up these tokens. So if somebody spams you with a lot of messages, it will cost you a lot of tokens and a lot of money. So I hope this tutorial helped you. Right now you are good to go set up your own WhatsApp AI agent automation with n8n, and if you need any help with setting up your automation, just join my community below this video and I will help you out.